I don't risk my life for the sake of risking my life. I do it to celebrate the fact that I am still alive, because I came very close to dying once. 20 years ago, I crashed a hang glider. I flew into an outcropping of rocks at about 40, 50 miles an hour. When I hit the rocks with the side of my chest, it crushed my entire chest, and it splintered my ribs, and the ribs were like knives that stuck into my lungs. We were 2 hours away from the nearest ER, so I had to hike down off the mountain. And then when I got there, I had lost too much blood, and I died. And then they brought me back. I risk my life because it reminds me that I'm alive.
The problem with Frank is he's set the bar so high, we're now expecting the most dangerous act we've ever seen. Can he deliver?
Tonight, I'm going to be firing off a crossbow and triggering 5 more crossbows in a chain reaction. And if the last arrow is off by a fraction of a degree when it takes off, by the time it reaches me, it could be disaster.
Crossbows are live and loaded.
This stunt is easily the most dangerous stunt I've ever performed.
From San Francisco, California, here is Frank Miles.
Thank you. Thank you. Tonight, I will be proving my bravery and daring by firing a deadly crossbow at an unarmed woman holding a balloon. Keep in mind that not only is my assistant unprotected by any kind of armor, she is also totally uninsured. Thank you. And now we turn the danger back on me and multiply it by 5. These crossbows are set up to trigger each other in a chain reaction. I fire at the first crossbow, it fires at the second, which fires at the third, and so on. And the final crossbow fires directly back at me. It fires at me, and it shoots this jelly donut off my head. The entire arrangement is self-contained, which allows me to practice for thousands of hours with no one else around. It is the same principle that made me a great lover. You should know that when a crossbow arrow is flying fast enough, it can pierce a human heart. And if you eat enough jelly donuts, they're pretty bad for you too. Seriously, I am going to risk my life for your amusement, and I do need silence in the theater from this moment forward. Thank you. Oh, did we miss the donut? Woo. We got it.
The donut is alive! Sharon. Sharon.
Well, Frank, you should change your name to Danger Man. Definitely. What? Danger Man should be your name, not Frank.
Thank you.
Well, it was very exciting. That's what I say. It was exciting. Is it worth $1 million? Are you the next biggest act in America?
Oh, are you asking me?
Yes. Well, I think America will tell us. Well, you never know. And who are you to pipe up?
Can we move on to Harry?
That would have to be a yes.
You think you are?
Yeah.
Howie, how do you feel?
It was kind of funny. Right before you shot it, I don't know if you heard somebody from the audience screamed, "Save the donut!"
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a cult. They follow me everywhere.
Well, what's wonderful is you take audience requests, and you did. It did not hit the donut, did it? You did that with your thumb out there, right? But did it go through the donut?
No.
Did it miss the donut?
Yeah, I did.
You know it missed the donut.
I couldn't tell.
But you're alive, and it was exciting. That's all.
All right.
Here.
Well, no, it's a very, it was a very, very, very good, dangerous trick, but it didn't work. The and you're an expert in these things. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Understood.
And so it's a shame for you because it was very impressive.
He's still alive, though.
Yeah, I'd rather hit the donut.
But he tried to trick us with his thumb. You tried to trick us with your thumb.
You're a nut. That was blood or jelly.
All right, to put Frank Miles into the semifinals, call 1-866-60-AGG-11. That's 1-866-60-248-11. But wait until I tell you. I'm not kidding. None of these acts will go through unless you vote for them. You at home have the power. Now, after the break, our last act performs, and trust me, you do not want to miss it. But right now, let's take another look to see if it hit the donut or not. We got a replay of Frank's terrifying act.